Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
No, we changed it. 180! Report! Report! Hey, report! Report! Go ahead.
Right to the air is Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving you an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Cardinals had 8 and 5 to start play. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Check. Fresno. 180!
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 7. 13. 180! You. Hey, Ozzy! Middle. 180! Hey, shot! Go ahead.
And Jackson throwing once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. You talk about this Rams defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2nd and 5. That's caught. Puka Nacua. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, he obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him think, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now they'll change things up. They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down,
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Chapter 11.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Dobbs. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rhodes. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Rhodes. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it
just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
19 right. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Cup 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Well, the defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua with career touchdown number 70. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Collins. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hey, come on.
A give up the middle with Benson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You. You at X. You at X. Hey, middle. Hey.
Now Jackson. Now he's going to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Rams' 34-yard line.
No, we changed it. Yeah. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man here is Benson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Lamar changing the play.
Hey, report.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hey. What? Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. What is it?
On 3rd down, here's Benson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Report. 13. For him. Go. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second down in the yard.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's another Rams first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And a Rams first down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal?
Cut, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Cardinals 7. Set to kick off.
Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, go and get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
19.
Second and 11. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now third down and very long.
18 Cardinals.
It's third down.
19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
To throw is Jackson. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals! Marvin Harrison Jr., his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
70, Timberwolf. Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of
Panther 60,
19 yards.
Panther 60.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Deputy! Cougar 19.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rock.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Rams.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The 79 Broncos. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Dobbs goes in motion.
18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Screenplay set up for Williams. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
The Eagles! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field. Judge, it's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 5. Now a toss left side for Benson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Quick throw to Collins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Come on, Dot! Come on! 180! 180! Finish it! Come on!
On 1st down, it's Benson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer.
Hey, report! Report! 13.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Yo. I'm out here.
Now Jackson. Able to get this one to McBride. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Let's go. Sit up. You change it. Middle.
And Jackson throwing once more. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Slide for the PAT. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Rams 16. Joey Slide set to kick off.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
7 Pirates.
Dobbs goes in motion. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Completed out left to Dobbs. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. Here now, 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Walter Nolan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Ready up.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
And now an audible here into something else. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set. 79 Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Romeo Dobbs from 10 yards out. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Change it.
Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle they go. Rhodes. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10.
No. Go ahead.
Jackson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Rhodes. Here's 1st down. Now Lamar changing the look. On 1st down, Rhodes. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. What is shot? 13. 180. What is shot?
Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here now, 3rd down.
Hey, come on. Hey. You. Go. Hey.
Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. And they'll zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
You are X. You are X. What is up? We change it.
Here's Jackson. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
That's 70s.
He's back to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for L.A., they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.